with no fucking half ninja
Electro
fucking.
Jet was
You know that nigga's a cop.
No, he was on
Electro G is a cop.
He had on the hat, and you was like, "Ooh, I love a man in a hat."
Electro G is a cop.
I don't give a fuck. You wanted him.
No. I was trying to befriend him because I wanted to find out if he was law enforcement, and now I know. He's using her fucking chat to get Jaguar Right intel because he's a motherfucking federal informant and an agent. Why don't y'all understand that there's real law enforcement on this fucking app?
Underneath the neon lights, he walks along the beat. Detective shades and tailored suits, hiding in the heat. But when the night is falling and the city starts to hum, he's the shadow on the corner, the enforcer on the run. Every day he's living on the edge, a secret world that no one knows.
Yep, this is Electro G. That's right. I am the internet police. I'm the internet bed agent. I'm the internet cop. Woo! That's right. What's up, guys? Listen, I have had a couple of things on my mind. No, this is not about boxing. And you know what? I've been delving my feet into a section of the internet that maybe I'm not built for. Maybe I don't have the tolerance for. Maybe I don't know. All I know, Popo in this bitch. What's up, Paco? How you doing? Yeah, that was Jaguar Right. Apparently, I'm a cop, according to her. But here's the thing: I've been hanging out around that sector, all right, and I've met some really decent people. I met some really cool people that I like. I enjoy hanging around with. One of the people I met there is Jelly. Jelly, I absolutely adore Jelly. She's like my little sister. I consider her like a little sister, and I love the hell out of her. You know, and I met Jelly through Melanie. Melanie Jones Said So, and I met Melanie Jones Said So through Miss Cat Medusa. I met all these people. What's up, John? And everybody had beef with Jaguar Right? And I wasn't going to make any judgments on Jaguar whatsoever. I wanted to get all sides of the story, and I would have loved to get a chance to talk with her. In fact, I got a chance to talk with her a couple of times, but it was too short to get any type of info. And then on top of that, she made a grievous error in thinking and accusing me of being a police officer or cop, an internet fed or some shit like that. So I clapped back at her because she made fun of me being short and fat and, you know, that fat midget. So, of course, I clapped back at her with the fact that she had some big soup coolers. But I still haven't said anything really negative. I just insulted her the way she insulted me. But as far as anything, that's as far as I've gone with that, right? But let me tell you where I won't go. Where I won't go is most of you guys in the boxing community know what happened. I lost my nephew back in 2018. He was like my son. All right. He was shot. He was murdered. And it hurt. It took me. I still haven't got over it. I have pictures of him right here on the desk to remind me of my nephew every fucking day of the week. All right. But the worst thing that can possibly happen to him has happened. He died. All right. So nothing anyone can say is going to change that. He's gone. Nothing you can say is going to change that. He's gone. He's dead. All right. So you can't bring him back. You know, people are going to talk the shit that they're going to talk. But there's nothing that can happen. Nothing more can happen to him. All right. So that wouldn't be an excuse for me to call somebody that said something about my dead nephew to call a relative of theirs. I couldn't do that, nor would I do that. Now, you guys know I have had beef on the internet. The biggest beef I've had on the internet is me and McSmith. All right. But I had offered McSmith money to let me know where he's at so I can go meet him, we could have a cup of coffee or whatever the case may be. All right. I've never threatened him, but that's as far. And now, if I wanted to, I could have offered, I could have offered everyone, hey, whoever comes up with this information, I'll pay you this much money. Instead, I offered it to McSmith. McSmith never took me up on it, so nobody got the money. All right. But that's how I would do it. I'd rather talk face to face with the person. All right. But would I go calling any of McSmith's relatives? No. Would I go calling his neighbor? No. All right. So when you sit here and justify people calling fucking family members, saying that's okay because someone said shit about their dead family members, there's something inherently wrong with that. Or am I just too fucking old school? Let me explain why this can go so fucking terribly wrong. You call this family member. What if something happens to that family member and you are known to have beef with that family member's relative who's online? Something happens, you're going to get blamed. And don't think that your number won't be found, because trust me, your number will get put up there quick for the cops to find you. So not only is a fucking stupid move, one of the most dumbest moves you can fucking make in your life, because all you're doing is putting a goddamn target on your fucking back. But why would you call somebody's family member when they got nothing to do with it? Because somebody said something about your dead relative? That's not an excuse. And yeah, I'm voicing it out. And let me say, this is all subliminal. If you want to take it some sort of fucking way, then take it some sort of fucking way. I'm not going to mention names. But you know who the fuck you are. That was some stupid shit to do. That was some vile shit to do. Calling some family members. I hope to God nothing happens to that poor old lady that you called. Because if something does happen, you're the first one people are going to call. Trust me when I say that. And it's just simple logic. You'll be the first one they call. Because what business did you have calling them? Maybe you should have took the time to think about that bullshit. Now let's talk about people that support that kind of fucking behavior. Again, maybe I'm too old school. Maybe I'm too old school. Maybe I need to keep my fucking mouth closed. But this was bothering me. What the fuck? Are you Technique? What the fuck? What the hell, Technique? What the hell? I'm not talking to you no more, Technique. You're an asshole. But I don't get it, guys. Am I too old school? Tell me. Am I wrong for feeling like this was wrong to do? What's up, Remy? How you doing? Remy, I wanted to tell you thank you so much for what you did. I appreciate it. And this is not what I wanted to talk about. My birthday's coming up in 4 fucking days. I don't want to talk about this shit, but this was bothering me to no end. And people just think it's cool. I don't see what the fuck is cool about calling someone's family member. What the fuck is cool about that? If you got beef with somebody on the internet, fine, you got beef with them. Deal with it with them. If you want to look for an excuse to fucking continue the beef on, fine, do that. I'm not involved in it. I don't give a fuck. I'll stay on my own side. I don't get involved in that shit. And people don't like it because I won't fucking pick a side. But ain't nobody gonna make me pick a side. But I am gonna say if something's fucking wrong or right. And that was fucking wrong. What the fuck? I'm not 92, drunk Irishman. What the fuck? Dude, Remy, that's all I've been trying to say. That's my big thing. You know, I want people to get along. It fucking makes me uncomfortable when my friends don't get along. And I'm stuck in the middle there, you know, trying to be friends to both sides that are angry at each other. It's real hard. It's difficult on me. I deal with it and I do it because I will not get involved. It's hard. But that's the choice I make. That's the choice I make because I'm not going to pick a side. I'm not going to sit there and bash one because it's the cool thing to do. That's not my style. Anyone that knows me knows that's not my style. I know everyone's not going to get along. God knows I don't get along with everybody. But I'll be damned if I call a family member. I'd be damned if I ever call McSmith's family. I wouldn't do that. First of all, that's the dumbest thing to ever fucking do. Because if something happens, that would be gas. What's up, Bruce? That would be bad. And I'd be the first fucking suspect. Were you born when Noah? No, I bet you helped build that ark though, Carl, motherfucker. McSmith has, I don't know about that. He might have some family lingering around somewhere. But my point is, I wouldn't do that because it's wrong. It's just wrong to do. And what I don't get is why do people excuse that type of behavior? Why would you excuse that? Is that an excusable offense? And honestly, in your guys' opinion, is because you got beef with someone and someone talks shit about a dead family member of yours, is that a legit excuse? Is that a legit excuse to call someone's family? Somebody's mom. Is that an excuse? Tell me now, because maybe I'm too old school. Maybe I'm too old school for you two. What's up, Chulo? I'm going to say Chulo, not Culo. I'm not going to say any names. Really, because I'll leave it at that. It's just I don't know if my views are outdated. I really don't know if my views are outdated. Maybe they are. Maybe this is new, different age. Maybe I need to move aside and let this new age come in. But god damn, I'm sorry, but it seems wrong as fuck. Say the names. Say the names. Name the names. But this is a whole different sector. This is not the boxing sector at all. These names have nothing to do with the boxing sector. And it's people I like. It's people that I get along with. One of them not so much, but I got nothing bad to say. They've never done or said anything to me or about me. But this is bothersome. This bothers me in my mind because my people, the people I consider my people, think this is okay. And I don't. I just don't. I can't. What's your shut the fuck up, EJ. Grow a pair of balls. Okay. All right. So drunk Irishman thinks I need to just move aside then. Fuck you. you, Technique. Technique, you're gonna go on timeout. Fuck you, asshole. I think so too, Brian. I think so too. Oh, I haven't even gotten involved with that. I remember Veronica tried to tell me some shit and say and put me in the middle of some shit, and I snapped her back into her role. She knew her role around me, and she apologized for trying to involve me. I ain't got no business with Veronica, and that shit between her and other people. But when she put my name into it, I snapped her right back, right in public. I'll talk to them right there and then. Don't involve me in your shit. I ain't picked sides. So don't fucking say I did. Don't say I'm team this or team that. You know what team I am? I'm team Jed. I'm team Katie and Jed. That's what team I the fuck am. Alani, what the fuck, Paco? Look, if anybody's out there that's watching that wants to talk about it, I'll put the link up there. But if you know what I'm talking about, then come up here and talk about it with me. You're more than welcome to. If you know what we're talking about, and we'll keep names out of it. But I'd like to hear how that's excusable. I can't, in good conscience, think that's excusable. E Prime, don't you come up on here, motherfucker, or I'll play that song, the whole song, nothing but the whole song. So don't you come up here saying Team Katie, yeah, boo, Jed. You do it, and the whole song gets played. Now, if you want to talk about it and you know who I'm talking about, and we don't mention no names, because I don't give a fuck, I'm not mentioning names. I just need to hear a different perspective. Is that kosher? And should I just back down on my feelings and say, fuck it, it's good, because it's hard. No, E Prime, I'm sorry, man. I don't float that way. You got plenty other friends that can do that. Oh, Bruce, it's easy, but I don't think you know these people, Bruce. Honestly, I don't think you know these people. Not the two people. Yeah, I know. I'm pretty sure you know who Jaguar Wright is, but everyone knows who Jaguar Wright is. If she wants to get up here, I'll let her talk her shit. But she's gonna have to explain to me how the fuck I'm a cop. Please let me know where you got that information and how you know I'm a cop, because I need to get paid. Okay. Oh, you don't know Jaguar, so then it doesn't matter. Don't worry about it. Forget about it. No. What the fuck? No, it ain't got nothing to do with him. Oh yeah, I'd let Jaguar on, but she's not gonna come up here. I'm a nobody to her, but I'm just somebody from the boxing district, the YTBC. She don't hang out in the YTBC. She wouldn't survive in the YTBC, in honest opinion. Oh shit! What's up, Batman? How you doing?
Hey, what up, Jed?
How you doing today, brother?
I'm doing good. How's everybody doing in the chat?
Yeah. So what do you think about that? I mean, if someone talks shit about your dead family member, they're gone. They're gone. Nothing worse can happen to them. Is it okay for you to call that person's family back and talk shit?
No, it's kind of messed up.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
So is my way of thinking so old fashioned?
No, I don't think so.
Man, I just don't get it, man. I just don't get it, and it bothered me. And it's one of those things, it just picks at you, and you got to say something, but then you don't want to piss off, certain other people, but it still bothers you. So you have to say something. So fuck it. I got my own platform. I'll say what I got to say on my platform.
Yeah.
And I just keep the names out. And if people don't like that, If the people that know who I'm talking about don't like that, I apologize to them, but I'm apologizing because they feel a certain way. But I'm not apologizing for what I feel.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because that's how I feel. And think about it. If something happens to that family member that you called, you are the first fucking suspect. First one. Because what business did you have calling them?
Yeah.
But anyway, I think it's off limits. I wanted to see what other people thought. Most of the people in the chat agree. Maybe I'm a little too soft. Maybe I'm soft. Maybe I'm just too soft for the internet. I know that if somebody said something about my dead nephew in my face, we would have a conversation about it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I can do something about it then, but still, I wouldn't involve your family member. Your family member had nothing to do with that conversation.
Yeah.
But if you're gonna say something about my dead nephew over the internet, what in the fuck can I do about it? I'm definitely not gonna call somebody's fucking family. I'm not gonna call your old mother who has no idea about the internet, who has no idea about your beef, and try to gather information from your mother or from somebody else. Brandon, not now. Brandon, we're not talking Looney Tunes right now, so come back another time. We're just talking about this subject, Brandon. I'm gonna shut it down soon anyway. So, Danny Drew says life is an experience, and we learn from our experiences. Yep.
Yeah.
Technique, lads. Kay is but ugly, and Kay is not ugly. Technique, stop that. She's not ugly, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. Technique, seriously. My wife thinks I'm good looking. Now, I told her there's something wrong with her, but that's how she feels. So, you know, beauty's in the eye of the beholder. So stop it. Stop beholding so badly.
Yeah.
There's a reason we say rest in peace. We let our dead rest without bringing them up. I get that. I get that, Remy. And it should be taboo to say something about the dead, but they're gone. There's nothing they can do. There's nothing you can do about it. You're not bringing them back. Is what somebody says on the internet going to mess up how you feel about your dead relative? And if you guys think I'm oh no, I just fucked up. Give me a second. If you guys think I'm lying about my dead relative, I'm not, because I have a picture of him right here in front of me 24/7. Give me a second. I just dropped my medication all over the fucking floor. And it's my pain. Oh, shit. That's no good. Oh. Okay. 1 second. I thought this thing was closed. Apparently it wasn't. All right. So let me show you. I got a picture of my nephew. He's right here.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's not a day that goes by that I don't see his face. That's him. That's Jason. Mm-hmm. I loved him like a son. It's here all the time. All the time. Nothing is going to dissuade me, and nothing is going to make me forget how much I loved him. Like a son. All right? So no matter what somebody says on the internet, that's not going to dissuade me from how I feel. So if someone says something about your dead relative, I don't think that gives you just cause to go and call someone's live living mother who's in their 80s. I don't think that gives you the right.
Yeah.
Let's see what send me a few so I can test it. All right, I'll send them right away, man. No, it's fuck you, Carl. It's my oxys, man. Paco, he died in 2018. He was murdered. He was shot. You know. Any more pills?
Yeah, I got a cousin that passed. He had a heart attack. He died in front of his mother. They were on. He was on a video chat, and he passed right in front of her, and she was like, "Oh." And then my late uncle passed too as well. They buried him in his ranch over there in Mexico. So I've lost a lot of family members and friends and whatnot. But
Yeah, but you see, my whole point is my whole point is this, Batman, is that even though he's gone, right? Even though he's gone, and I miss him, I think about him every day. All right. If someone says some fucked up shit about him, yeah, I would be hurt at the moment. You know, my feelings might get hurt on that instant, but that's not going to make me call. All right, let's say you did it. Let's say me and you had beef, Batman, and you talk shit about my nephew. I would probably get angry in the moment, but that's not going to make me call your mother. That's not going to make me call your family member. That's not going to make me get your family involved in what's going on between you and I.
Mhm.
Oh, Remy, okay, I got what you meant now. Yeah, exactly. Everybody dies. You know, everybody dies. But not everybody who's 81 years old and doesn't understand the internet gets a call from some random fucking stranger because they got beef with their daughter.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. What's up, Cesar? How you doing? I don't know if you're being facetious there, Cesar. Are you being are you being an ass, or did you mean that one? That's another thing. How did you get their number, and what was the purpose behind it? What was the point behind it? The point that you could. All that means is that you've gone through a lot of trouble to get that number, and if something happens, guess who's going to be in trouble? Oh, thank you, Cesar. I appreciate it. That's it, man. You know what? I really got nothing else to say about this. If somebody else wants to come up, I'll drop the link one more time. Batman came up, said his piece. I appreciate you, saying your piece, Batman.
Yeah.
But
No, thanks.
if you know who I'm talking about, I think Batman, you do know who I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah. You do know who I'm talking about, and I'd rather not. No, Pigeon ain't a part of it. It ain't Pigeon.
No.
Oh, come on,
No.
Bruce. If it was Pigeon, really? You think I wouldn't mention Pigeon's name? Oh man, please. Shit. Besides, I got no real beef with Pigeon. You know? Pigeon talks a lot of shit. And more shit comes out of his mouth than his ass. Come on.
Yeah. And believe me, I get a lot of trolls myself, but they don't go that extreme on me. They might do some stupid stuff here and there of saying stuff to my friends, but they won't go on this and come after my family, call people like that, because that's going
exactly.
far.
It's just too far. It's just too far. But what I'm gonna do, guys, I'm gonna shut it down. I just wanted to get this off my chest. I think I'm gonna cam up. I'm gonna stream live on the 29th. That's my birthday. I'm gonna be 50 fucking 9. I'll celebrate a little bit with you guys if you guys want to hang with me. Yeah, I'm gonna be 59 this fucking 29th. Jesus Christ, man. I'm almost 60, man. Almost 60. AARP, goddammit. Anyway, I'll see you guys later. God bless. And listen, try to help someone less fortunate than you if you can. It'll make you feel better, plus it'll help them out. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out, everybody.
Thank you, Jed. Everyone have a good one. Thank you.
You too, brother. You too.
Yeah.